Yo guys, what's going on? This is Yorkie Man here and welcome back to another episode of my Football Manager 2018 save with Olympic Lyonnais. And in this episode it is 100% make or break. We are in dire straits. This has not been a great season for Olympic Lyonnais. It's not been a great season for me as a football manager. And it's definitely not been a good season for just me on Football Manager whatsoever. We play Nice in this game, so it's going to be a tough last game of the season. If we had played well in our last game, we would have already been guaranteed third and in Europe. It's not gone well. I mean, last episode we got through against Galatasaray. It didn't stay good. If you remember this great patch of form, where I thought we was great, figured tactics out, and new tactics, we was going to be good. It didn't last. I mean, we beat Olympique Marseille 2-1 straight after that second leg. Bertrand Traoré and Memphis Depay getting the goals. What formation do we actually play in that one? Just have a quick look at how how do I look at that? Is it pitch? No. Analysis? No. No. No, don't want to learn. No. It's generating the match report now. Sorry about this, guys. I just wanted to see what formation I actually played in this, because I can't remember what formation I played. This is when we were good. This is firmly when we was good. Right, okay. That was intensely long. It's not going to show me. I'm not that interested. I can go back and look later. So we beat them 2-1. Then we lost on penalties 1-1 against PSG. So we played really well and lost the game. So I weren't too downbeat, because then we went and beat Toulouse 1-0 with Moreno getting a goal. We then lost to Sporting, and this was... I don't know if this was when form turned around, but it's definitely hit a dip. The 2-0, and I don't know if it's because of the update as well, but the 2-0 loss... we couldn't come back from it, and then we ended up losing 0-0 in the second leg. It was unlucky, but I didn't expect to get that far anyway. We then actually lost 1-0 to FC Metz, which was a bad defeat, really, to be honest. Nebel Fekir missed a penalty, and it was a poor result considering the way we played. And they are the team that we're fighting for third position with. We then came back and beat Amiens. Probably butchered that completely, but we beat him 3-1 with Memphis Depay getting a double and Bertrand Traoré scoring. They had a player sent off late on, but we looked pretty decent, so I was like, right, the form's going to turn around. And then very recently we played Dijon, a game we probably should have won. We went 2-1 up, and at that point I was like, yeah, it's pretty solid. They then scored 2 late goals, and we scored 1 late goal to make it 3-3. After that we capitulated, and it's been awful. A 2-0 loss to FC Nantes, a 0-0 to Troyes, and a 1-0 defeat to Strasbourg. We could not find the back of the net for fun. Considering how well we were scoring in these 2 games, we can't find it for fun. We've been absolutely awful on this 3-game run without a goal. I'm very nervous about playing these today, because I do not think we're going to turn the form around, but I'm going to try my best. Yeah, we're just not playing well at all. And this is a complete new formation. I'm going to give it a go. I've been told that less instructions seems to be best. We're going to go very strong in the centre, very narrow, and when we get the opportunity, pump it out to Memphis and Fekir. 2 strikers up front. I have no idea how this is going to work. I'm going to quick pick to start off. And I'm going to do this. Fekir there on the right, and I'm going to do you as a complete forward support. It does say red here, but I'm not. These are areas where I just want us to back up tight with the centre backs. I wanted one to be a ball playing defender, a defensive centre back. We're not gonna make that mistake. Thomas Partey is a defensive midfielder. Santa Maria as my advanced playmaker support. Thomas Ferry as my box-to-box midfielder support. Does Fekir really want to be the winger support? Right, so this is how we're going to play. We're going to play standard to start off, where I'm hopefully going to be an absolute tactical genius. This is going to work out. We're not going to get sacked. Mets are going to lose. Who are they playing, actually? I'm going to check that competition. Legal. Let's see who they're playing against. Let's find out who they're playing against here in the final game. Bordeaux. Not the most difficult of tests, is it? If they match our result, they're basically on goal difference, because our goal difference is so shocking because we've taken a few hammerings. Yeah, if they match us on goal distance, goal difference is late, guys. Then yeah, we're still screwed. Great first season on Football Manager, yeah. I don't know what it is this year. I picked up Football Manager 2017 pretty quickly. Inter Milan was my first save on that, and I picked it up pretty quickly. We had a good first season, a very good team, but good first season. And then this year, this year I don't know what it is, but we just do not seem. I just can't get tactics, man. Tactics mislaid me this year. At Faith Tunnel said my assistant, I really don't want to do that. I really don't want to play this game. I just want it to end as a victory now. Massive risk going with this formation. We've not played anything close to this all season. I'm just hoping we stay compact and tight. I'm contemplating maybe shorter passing. I think they're going to rip us apart on the wings, though. I have a feeling they're going to rip us apart on the wings. Let's see if we add shorter passing and retain possession as well. I want to be giving them lots of the ball. I want us to have the ball. They've got a strong squad though of needs. They probably should not be in the position they're in. They managed to keep Seri as well, which is a bit of a shame, and they are on the attack, and I can see this being 1-0. Oh. I'm pretty sure we get sacked if we lose this game. Oh, absolutely played fantastic there defensively. Cleared the ball well. We did, we're doing stuff as a team collectively. We're fucking awful, guys. This has been my worst. I mean, it's the beta save, so it's all about learning, but this has been god awful. How did this even happen? Like, yeah. Great defensive effort there is what I would say. I'm contemplating absolutely scrapping this tactic straight away. It was just, I've never tried it before. It's not going to get us anywhere. Let's just face it. It's not going to get us anywhere. We'll go with my good old inter tactic. This is pretty much what I played. We just got. My only problem is I haven't got wing box on. This is an issue. Is it too early to make that decision? It's not. Fekir has to stay on though. Alright, let's go. Screw it. We're going for it. I'm gonna make the decisions. This is what I get paid for. This is really gonna have to be some turnaround. I mean, we might not get sacked, but I'm pretty positive at this moment in time we're getting sacked. We're 5th. So, I mean, are they going to be happy with us having another year in the Europa League? I can't see it. And we've just not been able to hit a barn door in recent games. Really haven't. Mendy. Fakir. Oh, this is why I get paid the big bucks. 1-1. 1-1. Nervous. Nervous as all hell. Yeah, definitely. This is literally the formation that helped me finish second in my first year with Inter and helped us win the Europa League. It's so similar. Do I contemplate going counter? I don't think I want to start playing counter-attacking football. Where does this push us now before they're about to score another goal? Still 5th. Because Saint Etienne are winning. Our rivals may take 3rd. Oh, this is going to be the longest, most frustrating episode. I think we go counter after this. Yeah, they're going to score again. Easy. Great defense. Because yellow. Why are 2 players just doing that? And then both going again for this. I don't get it. Balde. Lopez can't save it. Do you know what? Screw it. We're going to go attacking. Do we go attacking? We're going to go attacking. There's no choice. We're at home. Let's at least go out on our swords. Yet we're going attacking and they're having more shots. I really don't understand this game sometimes. It is getting to the point where the game is driving me literally insane. Right, great. Awesome. Going well. Let's not go attacking, actually. Well, let's go attacking with this formation. Advanced forward. Alright, let's try this out. This is the formation I played, to be honest with you, when we went on that wicked run. But they're just destroying us today. And at the minute, I think we're going to finish 6th. Only just in Europa League. I mean, Monaco and PSG have just absolutely torn past everybody else. It's not working. Come on, Moreno. Let's create some. We need 2 goals. We need some hell of a comeback. Thomas Partey, Santa Maria, Ferry, back from injury, Fakir. There's no options. Look how defensive they've gone. Fakir. 2-2. 2-2. Oh, God. Where's that put us? 5th. A win and we would finish 3rd. A win and we would actually finish 3rd. Oh, don't. They're just going to score straight back now, aren't they? Don't do this to me, niece. I was literally just about to change the tactics. Right, Mendy. Not the worst ball I've ever seen to Moreno. Come on, Moreno. Plays it wide to Tete. Brings it forward. Fekir. So important. I'm going to contemplate taking him off as well, but so important in this game until, yeah. Let's change up the instructions. Right, so I'm going to stick that. I'm going to keep the exploiting of the flanks, but I'm going to go more direct, more disciplined, get stuck in. I want us to go balanced. I want us to find. Want us to get at them. Right. This is why Memphis is playing so badly. Why is that happening? They're not supposed to swap positions. That's irritating. Come on, be a highlight for us. Very Memphis. Now in the correct position. Mendy. What was that? Oh, Saint Etienne now. They're winning again. Are drawing again? Because they must be drawing. Please, gonna get a breakaway here. No, come on, clear it up, Tonelli. Some massive work's gonna be needed on this squad for next season. I'm far from happy. Santa Maria, Marcelo, finds Ferry, Fekir, Ferry, Tete. Not good, is it though? Not good at all. Tete wins it back though. Fekir. Please, Moreno. Oh, wow. Wow. Back up to 3rd. Moreno has looked absolute. I'm not even kidding, lads. Like, Moreno's looked shocking in front of goal like the past 4 or 5 games. But this definitely stems from this terrible mistake from Bebe. Great tackle from Tete. Brilliant first time ball. And volley then from Moreno. Oh, I mean, my biggest issue is the time. I think we go standard. I don't know. This could be like one of the worst decisions I've made. I think we go standard. Please gone off injured, which is good. Right. Let's bring off Memphis. He's not really done out. They keep swapping position. That's not supposed to happen in this tactic. These two are supposed to swap. Have I mixed it up? These two are supposed to swap position. Fekir and Memphis. But Santa Maria and Memphis aren't. So how do I go to the proper tactics screen again now? Have I set that up wrong? Where do I do the swap position again now? Player. Both. Is it unpersonalized? Why did I can't remember where you do it now. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'll bring Adelma Lookman on for his first and last appearance, probably for the club, but I'm going to have to look at that. It's not supposed to do that. I thought I'd set it up for Fekir and Memphis to swap positions. I've literally gone through so many emotions in this game. With literally minutes ago, in my head, we were getting sacked. Now, this could still happen in these dire minutes, depending on what happens here. Fekir, Lookman, Ferry. I think something's just bugged out with that position, because Lookman's now playing in that position when he's not supposed to be. So I think something's just bugged out there. I don't know what it is though, but I think it has, because Santa Maria is still playing on the wing. It's not even as if they've swapped positions. He's just staying out on that wing. Can he do out with it? No. This will be frustrating if this game's bugged out in that and they score from this now. Come on. No. This is looking promising for him. This could be heartbreak here. Whew. Come on, lads. Close. Like, just see this out. Tighten up. Oh, I'm so stressed. This has got to be it. This has got to be it. Blow whistle, ref. Blow it. Blow up, ref. Come on. Oh my god. I'm like proper. I'm a bit shaky after that. Wow. 3-2. Like, it's just ridiculous. We finished third, boys. We actually managed it. Mets lost on the final day, which is, you know, realistically the best result. Saint Etienne won, but we managed to pip them to the post. Thank you, Bordeaux and Mendy. I have no idea, 100% no idea how we came back into that game. It just underlines how much Nabil Fekir is important to this squad, because if it weren't for his 2 goals and his assist, this wouldn't have happened. So he's such a key player for us. But wow, that bug though with the centre midfielder in the left, that's frustrating. I am proud of him. What a comeback. Tactical genius. I mean, that is going on the CV, that. I'm definitely a tactical genius, but I'll be honest with you guys, this has been a really tough season. By no stretch of the imagination have we finished third comfortably whatsoever. Not even close to comfortable. And really, to be honest with you, realistically, we weren't far off getting sacked there with that result. I mean, this last day of the season for the Champions League place was an insane amount of teams that could have come in there. Nice being one of them, but I mean, it's a ridiculous result. But I think we need some money really to turn this squad around. I mean, I'm not really trying to pick faults with the squad or anything, but we haven't been good enough this season. You know, there's definitely, position-wise, some real holes, and the biggest mistake I made. I'm quite happy with the signings I made. Thomas Partey's had a good season. Santa Maria now looks like an absolute steal. He's had an unbelievable season as Santa Maria. To be honest with you, I'm so surprised. I mean, his star rating, and seriously guys, don't really go off of this, but for the job I ask him to do as a playmaker, he's just a solid player, really, to be honest with you, in this position. He's got an average rating this season at 7.01. He's just been a good player for us all round. I've been impressed with him as a pickup. And And I'm pretty happy with Thomas Partey as well, to be honest with you, because for the money we played, I mean, he's valued now at 24 million. So even if we move him on next season, we've made our money's worth out of him. He's had a pretty decent season himself, playing in a lot of games, to be fair to him. And 6.91 isn't too bad. I think with better players around him, he'd do better, because I do want to play him as a defensive midfielder, because I feel like that's where he performs best. But with the players we've got in the squad, the rest of the midfielders around him, with him being quite young too, Sart looks like he's going to be good. But Jordan Ferry just hasn't really impressed me, to be honest with you. This average rating doesn't reflect his overall season. He played really well in some games, but a lot of games he was pretty average for me in what we're asking him to do. Obviously for Kia, there's no way I can let this man go after that performance in the last game. His injury really has taken his toll, and in picking up injuries has taken his toll for us in the squad, which made me at times contemplating selling him. But unless we're going to get 30 million for him, I don't see any reason. The thing is with this squad, if anything, all it should do is improve, because it's such a young team. But I can't see Moreno, as much as he scored in that last game. He's had a good tally this season with 18 goals, and I think he scored he scored 14 in the league, and his tally of 18 goals is pretty decent. But to be honest with you, he's just not cutting it. He's nowhere near strong enough to be our main striker for the team this season. It's just not strong enough. So I'm a little bit leaning towards who do I bring in to be my striker, and I have also contemplated a strikerless formation with Nebel Fekir playing the shadow striker. Chuba Akpom was, as you guys know, I'm very good at buying flops, usually for big money. But to be fair, we've only paid 800k. He's done nothing to get any of the bonuses, not even close. He's barely got game time. We may loan him out next season and keep him here, but we're William Goebbels, who I'm like hugely impressed. These guys were both 1.5 stars when they came into the squad. Were Goebbels and Guri. Goebbels seems to have fit into the team pretty well. He's not played badly whatsoever. 3 goals this season. A lot of it's been off the bench. I'm pretty happy with him. And Guri as well, he's coming into his own. So next season, these are 2 players that definitely can be used. So it's more now figuring out what's probably best for the squad. Defensively weak, to be honest with you. Tonelli didn't have the season I wanted him to, but quite certainly he's the best defender. And Biwa, I think I might move on if there's some interest in him, because he's definitely not doing a job for me. And Marcelo's been okay, but he's aging. So in the centre of defence, we are quite laps. We're not strong at all. So there's a lot of changes that need to be made if I'm to do anything. Is he wanted Chelsea and Tottenham? This is going to be the issue, because he's 27, he's Anthony Lopez. If he's wanted by big clubs, but I'd have to get big money. But he's going to take a hell of a replacement. But overall, there's definitely positives in the team. But going into the Champions League next season, I'm praying to God that they've set some good initial budget here, because it's I think I get it. I'm going to send the assistant for that. Right, so the initial budget isn't bad. 34 million. Now on Football Manager, I don't know what I can do with that this time round, because I've not had that before. You've got to remember that takes into account the money from the Raphael sale, because we didn't sign anyone, so maybe I probably lost out a little bit there, and that money's been eaten up. But maybe that money's still in there. But it's not a bad amount of money, considering we're looking at moving a couple of players on. It's not a bad amount, and we're going to have to look who's on the transfer list for sure. Wow, this is what's my search? Clear. Yeah, that's better. We're definitely going to have to. Yeah, definitely. I was thinking, is Kevin De Bruyne interested? No, definitely going to have to really up the ante and start looking for some talent this next season, and players that I can really rely on, and hopefully there'll be a good amount of players on the transfer list, because there's quite a few positions that need improving, and for £34 million I can't really do that. But it's a good chunk, and it's a good chunk of money that we've got to start looking at bringing the squad up. I don't think we're anywhere near Champions League level. I'll be really happy if we can get out of the group, really, to be honest with you, next season. But hopefully we can get out of the group, and hopefully we can sign some players that are gonna maybe take us to the next level in terms of consistently finishing third, because I don't think with this budget and the youngsters that are coming through, I don't think we're strong enough next season to challenge for the top 2. But I'll be happy with third again, a bit more comfortably next season, hopefully. Probably not, because I don't do comfortable, and I'll probably make some really stupid transfers now. But I'm hoping I don't, and I'm hoping this is the squad we've got. But anyway, guys, I'm going to cut it short because I'm just rambling on here, and I could ramble on about what players in the squad and the changes that need making for ages. But I want to thank you all for watching. Season 1 is done. It's been tough. It's been a real tough season mentally for me, because usually once I've found something that works on Football Manager, it really works and takes off. But you can remember we had this tactic here, and it took off and it worked. We were doing fantastic, but then we went on that terrible run and we're like, what's going on here? So we changed the tactic. Like, the only real time we found a run of form again was here. We changed the tactic, but then we went on a barren run again. So it was constant questioning. I don't know if it's because of patches and updates and stuff, because they do change it so that you can't just have like the world's invincible tactic and stuff like that. So maybe it's because it's so early in the game, and the less and less updates, the more stable a tactic will be. But then once I went on this run, I thought, right, that's it. But then that same tactic that brought us on that run brought us this barren run of form again, right at the end of the season. The last part, you need it. It should have been comfortable with the position we put ourselves in. Made it hard for ourselves, and I can't believe the result today. I'm absolutely over the moon that we managed to get the win. I hope you enjoyed the live com, guys. Make sure to leave a like for us actually surviving the sack for our first season, because it has been tough, and hopefully we can bring in some good players. Feel free to leave suggestions of players that are cheap gems and stuff like that. I much appreciated that, and hopefully I can figure out a tactic that moving forward next season is one that's constant, because I don't want to have to change the tactic every 7 or 8 games because we go on a bad run. I want the tactic to be quite similar all year round, which I managed to get with Inter Milan at one point, but it doesn't look like we're anywhere close really with Lyon, because as much as I'm happy I've got the job and we finished in the Champions League, by no stretch of the imagination was it comfortable. So anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I will catch you in the next one.